Hello, welcome to the Group C matchup between Lucas and Larrakin. Lucas has a 135-33 and Larrakin has a 138. Lucas is on 60 and Larrakin is on 200. Let's see what happens. Are both runners ready, or is Larrakin ready?
He is chatting right now. Says ready to go.
Ready to go. Okay, so I will count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GL, GL.
GL. Sorry, I came on short notice, so I am still eating a bit of food. Either way.
Just me as well.
Larrakin did bring up in mute chat. I am 3 for 3 on the Larrakin race comms. W. John, showing up early. German version of Char is pretty interesting. Look at the level mission for this Rafnirt. Rafnirt. I feel like the joke, I don't know what it translates to in German. In Sie Deutsch, but I don't know if it hits the same as the English version.
Yeah, I don't know. I know not everything is one-for-one translation.
Yeah, I noticed that with like the Spanish and French version as well. I just don't know any German at all, so I have like no horse in that race.
Looks like they're both pretty close still, factoring in the Lucas loading times.
I will say Lucas has had quite a bizarre tournament thus far. He missed a match, I think, or he was... I forget if it was a match or on comms. It was one or the other. I think it was a match, actually. It might have been this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He unfortunately did sleep in. I remember I was in a call with Cody when that happened, and we had no idea what happened at the time.
Crazy.
He overslept the match when it was like 4 p.m. his time. Yeah. I remember ZRN was like, this dude's asleep, ain't no way. Maybe that's why he chose to do the async. Not a big deal. I feel like Lucas overstresses too much about how people in the community view him. Sometimes I talk to him and he seems like very nervous about that sort of stuff. But it's fine. Sometimes things happen. I kind of want to... This might be a bit selfish of me, but I do kind of want to hear the German version, just because I always hear the English lines. But Larrakin is in the lead. It's just my selfishness, I guess. Sick Lenny push.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Barney, can I?
It's a chill vibe of a race, to be honest.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Currently midnight for both Mebach and I
True.
I didn't do it.
in the Central California studio apartment. Ain't no way.
I have a 1-bedroom, for the record,
Wow, this car sure
which
can
is
take a beating. Where am
technically
I?
different from a studio. A studio is just like kitchen, living room, and that's it.
Oh my god.
But they are usually cheaper. I don't know, maybe
I'd be down with a studio apartment, to be honest.
Tickling my feet.
Sounds like a new Char runner. Whomst?
How can I? Piece of cake. Okay.
Sick Badger Blast,
Yeah.
by the way.
sounds like a Char runner playing
Stupid like a buck.
all night and sleeping until 4 p.m.
Mess up later.
Heck yeah. Or if you're in my case, no sleep. According to some people in the community.
Smart, how come I broke you? Not like anyone likes these things. Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing. Haha! Stupid like a
I've seen Mebach, in order to prepare for such short notice commentary, was on Mario Kart very recently.
Finally, I in your face.
That is true. I was
He wants-
doing some
Can you come and
time
get
trialing.
He wants the driving mechanics ingrained.
Yeah,
Larrakin and sexy footage now.
I do have some decent tracks. Just a couple.
How's I heard Rainbow Road was looked pretty cool.
Yeah, Rainbow Road has some, I don't know, cool graphics and music this time. When you play it on Grand Prix, the credits roll afterwards as well. It's very dramatic.
Wow. We got a comment from Larrakin in the mute chat saying decent start. I can't disagree.
Decent start.
Quatsch, der schwarze Van spioniert uns nach.
Oh, Homie, du bist so sexy, wenn du paranoid bist.
Blame society. Please don't.
I just saw Larrakin's eyeballs response to one of my posts with another Australian runner. Dick Wasp. I'm gonna put some like lo-fi Simpsons hit and run music in my headphones. Just cause,
Lo-fi, legitimate business.
yeah, that's the good stuff.
Retribution.
Ooh, okay, that was an interesting, crusty glass fan from Larrakin.
Yeah, go. If you can do that if
Fresh
you want.
into Larrakin.
There you go. Good wasp. Lukas had a really funny clip.
Sleeping.
It was I think you might have seen it. He went out of bounds by getting busted.
Oh, I'm so
He was playing in, I think, part 1.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mr. Burns is
Yeah, I was there. I think in VC with him when that happened.
Just a goofy moment.
Yeah. There's a funny clip of Lucas's where at the end of 4-7 he gets out of the car and then he keeps getting run over by the police car, like chasing him. He got busted for real once, but then he kept getting the fake busted like 3 extra times.
Holy.
Yeah, and he just couldn't get a chance to stand up. He just kept getting busted.
I kind of want to see this clip now.
Yeah, I'll find it
Alright.
after the race.
Sounds good.
Look away. Oh, nothing to say. I should pay more attention. If only.
Oh, that was too easy.
Sorry, these chips are like pretty good.
Hey, Homer.
I'm gonna go on a mini tangent. Have you ever had
For those.
their Quest protein chips and they're taco flavored?
Protein chips.
Yeah, they just like put like whey powder to make like the chip. You would think they would taste bad, but they're pretty good.
Yeah. I gotta try me some protein chips. Never had them before. And I'm noticing that Larrakin is playing on like
Oh,
I don't know,
forgot my
I-
Team Montgomery. We're number one. We're number one.
I don't know how stable their frame rate is. Or no, I'm just seeing it during the loading screens go up to like 350.
No problemo.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know if you're noticing this, but
I'd be in better shape.
Right now.
yeah, as
Woo, nice one.
Bart was walking to the sports car, he went up to like 480 FPS or something.
Dick.
But it's like it's fine when he's driving though. I don't know.
Whee!
I know during cutscenes and stuff like that it'll jump up and down, but
Yeah, maybe.
maybe it's just remnants.
Oh yeah, I totally rule. Time to rock.
Yeah, 19 grams of protein for a single bag.
Nice drive. Only gonna get
Crazy.
Yeah, that's
You
pretty
got
good. Compared to a normal bag of chips, which probably has
Warm up
like
my gut. All right.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, for 140 calories, that's a lot of protein, I'm not gonna lie. For a snack.
Yeah.
$1.
Is that the frame maxing strat or something?
The frame maxing strat, yeah. We love frame maxers.
I'll never lose these love
We got
handles.
the channel points. Still a minute left for predictions.
Whoa, wicked. One does.
This might be like the chillest calms. Actually, that's not true. There have been calms where it's like 4 a.m. in the middle of like a heat wave, and I'm just like completely dead. At least I'm not like that right now.
Ralph, where's my... Oh, this is too cool for
Fireworks, eh? You're looking at 5 lights.
It can be rough when it's hot and you have to do stuff, you know?
Killer.
Yeah.
Oh, my skull.
Yeah, I'm not not a fan of
Bart Simpson at your service.
Central Valley summers.
No, it's horrible.
Don't have a cow, man.
Yeah, like all the bugs are out.
Awesome.
It's too hot to actually enjoy.
Whoa, wicked. Woo, nice one.
I think it's better in like late
Yeah, I
March,
totally
April,
rule.
just because it's only like 70
What's my
degrees.
name? Booyah.
Direct hit. I need more
Interesting
power.
nerd car
We
from
don't have
for
deflector
Larrakin
shields, you know.
Whee!
crashing into the pool.
We don't have deflector shields, you know. I'm happy to report.
Perfection. Thy name is Bart. Ready.
Oh no, he misses the sports car. He's just standing there, menacingly.
It says undeafen at Guff. Just, I think he wants to hear the commentary.
He wants to hear the soothing voice of Mibach.
Wants to hear the shit talking.
The double California columns.
That was totally
Yeah.
awesome.
That is... He took a surprising amount of damage for what looked like shouldn't have been that much.
Yeah. But that is, yeah, that's a good dirt jump because Van went the right way. So that's nice to see.
Woo, nice one.
Yeah, the dirt jump was very good. Lucas is probably... Yeah, no, he's missing this.
Yeah, Lucas does not normally go for that. I mean,
No, on 60, it's...
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's pretty risky if you don't know how to manipulate the fan
Eat my dust, dust
to go
eaters.
the correct way.
Oh, awesome, man. That was the
Because
best ride
it getting
ever.
stuck uses way more time than just not going for this strat at all.
Hey, sprint.
Oh, and we got a Wiggum flailing on the floor.
Good job, Snake.
Just give me a sec to catch my breath. Hey, Snake.
I don't know what's been up with me and protein-related things. 'Cause it's not just the chips I've been having.
Don't forget to ride.
It's also the cereal I've been eating as well.
That was
Protein
totally
cereal.
awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got 2 out of 2 Wiggum stuck on the floor in this race.
What are the odds?
Aw, loser. My rims cost $900.
Guff also tried learning dirt jump on 60. Yeah, it's like I've done it like 2 times ever in like 1,000+ runs or attempts.
Speed ahead.
Yeah, I stopped doing it against my PB comparison just because
Bart Simpson style.
it getting stuck loses so much time and I don't know how to prevent it like consistently.
Hey there, Mr. Slip. No problemo.
Yeah, I think I've seen some pretty goofy instances where like the runner gets it through the dirt jump, but it starts like wall climbing like near the elevator section.
Yeah,
That looks really bad.
yeah. I remember recently that Derek clip with the elevator van or something. I don't know. It was like going up and down with the elevator or something.
I'll have to sell my smell house to pay for that. Oh man, I broke my whittling arm.
Derek, one of my personal goats, to be honest.
Take that.
Number 1 in NA.
I think that is true. I know Kama's like a leaderboard position near him. And then I think Potato on Crack's somewhere in like the top 15.
Move your doggone car, Egypt.
Yeah,
Way, wannabe.
doesn't Potato... Oh yeah, Potato has like a 124 or something.
Oh, I could have made a good sandwich.
And I think
Delivered a delicious
Yeah, he's number
Derek.
14.
I sure hope they like
Derek
steak,
is
dog, 'cause I do. Please stop what you're doing.
like one
No one can
position
tell what to
ahead
eat in this town
of
but
Kama.
me.
Yeah, 122.01 and 122.36.
You got real purty acceleration.
I'm sure both runners, both of these runners not being from North America will absolutely love the fact that we're just talking about North American runners. This is a really awkward escape for Larrakin. He's going around. It's not the first time we've seen a rough attempt at an Apu escape this tournament, but it's not common either.
Yeah, so Larrakin is now
Give it up for America's bad
behind
boy.
at the moment because of that escape mostly. Yeah, that's very frustrating.
We'll get Lukas audio. We can hear the game in German now.
Hi, Dr.
But
I
they're
docked on you.
very close, honestly.
Yeah, it's very
Larrakin
close
is
here.
just like 5 seconds behind.
Ja, das war cool. Ich brauch dein...
The German. I feel like the German version is the version I've heard the least
No
out of the
problemo.
official languages. It's a bit cursed.
The most cursed.
Alles für bar.
Yeah, probably the most cursed. There's a like a Russian fan-made dub that I've heard is kind of weird, but I've never actually listened to it, so I can't verify.
Wird Zeit, dass ich richtig Gas gebe, aber Bart Simpson-Style.
Bart Simpson style. I love how he just went full
Meine Eierstöcke.
English on that one.
It looks like... Yeah, they are very close. It's very hard to tell who's ahead at this point. Especially with the latency or
Verrückt.
the sync.
Yeah.
Late timer by Lukas.
Ich war's
It might be a tie. Or at least it was. So I noticed Larrakin got that one monkey at 22:38, and then Lukas got it around the same time.
Yeah, but I'm sure sellouts might make a decent difference between them.
Yeah. Obviously on 60 the cars are much easier to destroy, but on high FPS you get those
Klasse.
speed boosts.
Yeah.
Oh, meinen dicken Bauch werde ich nie loswerden.
Mr. What did it say? Mr. Spielplug?
Das nächste Mal kann's ruhig schwieriger sein. So, hier hast du...
Du hast's raus.
Drück mal auf die Tube.
Yeah, Lukas does have a pretty good lead right now. But anything can happen.
Yeah. A lot of
Verdammt, ich
a lot
hasse
of the run too
Automatik. Wow,
goes still, so
geil.
far from decided.
I mean, even in Lisa, I saw one of the craziest just clawbacks when it was Liquid versus Homer of Steel. Homer Steel had a really rough early game. Like, a really, really rough early game.
Ich hab's im Urin,
But
dass ich
still
wieder
managed to
schuldig
claw it
sein
back.
werde.
So any major mistake in this early game
Oh Mann, das
could be
nervt.
devastating,
Yeehaw,
but
das war
could also not be the end of the world. Good destruction here, by the way.
Yeah, Larrakin is coming back just a
Oh
little bit.
Mann, das nervt.
Both on the
Das
third
war
car at the
total
moment.
daneben.
Hey, Augen auf die Straße, Idiot!
Bart's laugh in German is so weird.
Both are having some struggle with third car. But Larrakin
Mein
gets
Hintern tut weh.
pretty solid fourth car. Lucas has the fourth car stuck against this wall.
Das war so
Let's hit and
cool.
run with a
Das
car bomb.
nervt.
I'll have
And
to
at this
not get
point-
busted.
At this point, I
Komm
think
schon, ihr
Larrakin is in
Luschen.
the lead.
Pass auf, ich krieg gleich blaue Flecken.
I like the German audio though. I don't like to be that guy, but I do want to just hear the German version.
Yeah, I have no preference.
Nette Fahrkünste, Mann.
Gut gemacht.
I mean, you've heard it more than I have because you watch Lucas and ZRN a lot compared to me.
Nimm mich, bitte.
Yeah, I've also run it a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Cause I've had some crashes with it, so
Ich muss mein...
I don't
How did
trust
that
it.
not
Jetzt ist die
pass?
Zeit zum Handeln gekommen.
You know, crashing is it's a real thing on particularly the Spanish and German version. Wow, this exit was really close. 25:53 for Lucas, a 25:49 for Larrakin. Larrakin in the lead by
Ich werde den
About
Wert
4
dieser
seconds.
Aktivitäten keinesfalls in Frage stellen. Ich hoffe, die sind wiederverwendbar. Ich hoffe, die
We'll go
sind
for beach
wiederverwendbar.
box.
Tempo, Hypergeschwindigkeit! Kannst du mir jetzt sagen, ob du den stachelköpfigen
close
Dummkopf
race so far.
gesehen hast?
Ruhe, ich muss dieses Comic in eine Müllertasche packen, bevor es zu einem Fast-Neuzustand verkommt.
Ob ich dafür wohl Extrapunkte bekomme? Nur ein paar mehr.
Nass wie meine Hose und teil dich.
Larrakin going for ESS.
Jetzt wollen...
Das ist so einfach wie Pi 3,1415.
Will they go for the busted? Or not the busted, but the hit and run box on the beach?
Recyclable.
Does have a pretty good hit and run meter for it if he chooses to do so.
Yeah, so far they did, but I think they're gonna skip
Yeah, I
it.
don't think so. Yeah.
Sorry, sorry.
Oh, they're just gonna go the old-fashioned way. See if... I don't think Lucas goes for it, no.
No,
Speed for speed.
Lucas do not.
I don't know why, it's such a... Oh yeah, he did get beach coins in 3-1, I think.
Yeah, it can, I mean, because you're technically losing a box and a wasp if you go for that as well, so it can make
But
the
it's so
t-
speedy.
yeah, yeah. It can make the coin route a bit more risky. Like, for early game, you really have to get everything. But yeah, I notice a lot of people don't do it.
I feel like I do it, and I always have pretty good coin count, but I'm also really slow, so... You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. My coin route, if I miss like one thing,
Whoa, this
It's like over.
better hurry.
It's onion
I'm at
rings.
every store. Hoodlums put pornography. in
Larrakin
the-
got a really high jump off of that, by the way.
Simpson at your service.
I am a lean, mean, vindaloo machine.
This strat is so free on high FPS.
300 horses of convenient
The horse car launch pretty good, Lucas.
Sweet forward momentum. Big long. That was pretty cool. But Bart's still missing, and I'm no closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should consult Professor Brinket.
I'm a lean meat. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't think that's what he says.
Gave to this jerk Wolfsburg. Karma.
That's a crazy, crazy quote.
Professor Easy as pie. The next one is.
The GLGL.
Grandpa.
Even Cody, both Cody and Guff had to hit him with the what?
Wow. I need to work on my cardio.
Larrakin going for this wasp. Does this wasp lose like an absurd amount of time, by the way? Because I know it's like slow, but how much time does it tend to lose?
I mean,
Hello, Springfield.
if they get a freebie, then I mean you lose coins, but you save like a very small amount of time. Maybe a couple seconds worth of time.
The time for action is now.
CPS check.
Goes my college money.
Yeah, but if you have to get out and get the wasp on foot, then you're losing
What?
coins and time. So yeah, that was a crazy crazy jump by the Hellfish car.
It's waiting for the
Stick for sedan.
Depends on if you get the freebie or not. And also how fast you normally would get the normal route, because it can be slow if you have like the wrong car or get stuck over the rocks.
Sorry. Ow!
Yeah, I know the rocks can be a real pain. Where'd you get those coins from?
Oh dear. I hope those
Was that a
recyclable-
car bomb from behind, perhaps?
Yeah.
Sometimes the radius of explosions is like surprisingly huge.
Yeah.
Here. Empty. What's going on?
Really good last sedan as well.
Yep. Larrakin gonna get the ESS into
Safe and
sleuthing.
sound. Let's just do this thing.
And they are increasing their lead a bit.
It's Wiggum time.
It's empty like me inside, ain't no way. These German names are so funny.
Running over an elderly person without a license. Someone call the cops.
This is gonna be a late drop, eh? Don't go over! Okay, you're good, you're good.
Close.
Had me a little scared there.
Yeah. And it's hard to see when you have that jump zone cam or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it can be pretty tricky. Oh my gosh, Lucas almost did like the super fast shortcut. The IM strat
I hope these are
on
recyclable.
accident.
That's showing them what for.
Oh, Mom.
If he went like full force and he gets that, do you think he goes for like the IM strat, or do you think he gets lost and restarts the mission?
I don't know. I don't think Lucas knows the IM strat.
Wiggins.
I
I
mean,
was in.
most people don't. I mean, nobody. IMs are pretty
To a happy home.
uncommon runs, especially for sleuthing. But yeah, I don't think Lucas knows that.
Good living here.
I know if CTD were to hit that in a run, he'd go for it.
Oh yeah, knowing CT.
I've seen him practice.
You'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce.
No music sounds so odd. It is a bit eerie,
Watch
but
out for nets, dummy.
I get used to it. So this is how I run the game usually. But I usually have music on in the background. Freedom, Libertad. What is freedom in German? What does Lisa say in the German version? I'm gonna
Freiheit.
look it up. Right.
Yeah, Freiheit. Said he likes to say.
Thank you so much, Goff. I just heard it. It was so good. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna just say that in like ZRN and Lucas's chat now.
Remember your freedom, my cold-blooded friends.
Freiheit!
Now maybe that stupid Ahab will tell me what he knows.
Yeah, there's some good
I'm
German
the
lines.
queen.
What are some other pretty solid ones?
They got Ich bin der böse, böse Homer. Ich bin der böse, böse Homer.
Hello,
It's like
spring.
I am the evil, evil Homer song.
Let's go.
My pronunciation is scuffed. If there's any Germans watching this, I apologize for insulting your language.
Not a lot of runners run in the German version.
Yeah,
Even runners from Germany, like Momo, like Tilbert. I think even ZRN, doesn't ZRN also run in English?
Making a go.
I've seen him run both.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think just it's always nice to hear it in a different in a language you understand, but
Tory again.
I think the stability of English is usually preferred. I mean, nobody wants to have like a good pace, you know, like minute green ruined by like some stupid crash.
Do my best.
So
I know in the Spanish version, somewhere in Lisa near the observatory, I forget what mission,
Mommy needs a
it can crash.
yeah,
He was falling off the pole.
we're back to English or Larrakin getting the wasp on top of the quickie mart, getting almost every single coin
She's wiggle.
with
That
plenty
was
of
really
time to spare.
fast.
Sling wildly
Yeah.
accelerating.
Don't see that a lot.
No, usually they get the wasp, but they miss the coins, but
Yeah.
he was
they
able
get,
to
like-
even jump off.
Yeah.
A good donut strat here. Backing up. Backing up.
Okay, Marge, stick to the plan. Ow.
Whoa,
Woo.
what? Never see anybody do that camera there.
I think
Ready for a busy. Did I win?
I forget who. It was one of the top runners who I've seen do that. Maybe Kelvin. Maybe ZRN actually.
Best.
It's a really funny camera because Marge like bobs up and down.
So Lucas Lucas the Donut misses a donut, and that's gonna lose him some time.
And his reputation.
Yeah, he lost his own donut. One of his own.
Very disappointing.
And yeah, Larrakin is increasing their lead.
Zooming across. You have a preferred different language of Char?
I don't know. I haven't come across the mods for Spanish or French. I think Spanish is so unstable, like crashing wise. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I usually go with. I only have German installed, so that's the only one I use. From time
I
to
think
time.
Doc and Falco are the only runners who speak English that run on the Spanish version.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Do they always run on Spanish, or just sometimes?
A lot of the time. More often than all the other languages combined. Other than English, I guess.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, if I found the French or Spanish one, I would definitely
Don't have any
try it.
credits.
Try to
Yeah,
get
I
us
really
level
like
30.
For Spanish, I really like Skinner's voice actor, and then for French, I really like Lisa.
Hmm.
Coucou, Springfield. And then Skinner in Spanish just sounds like an absolute Chad.
Ketchup packets people done throwed out to feed 'em.
So are they both just not
Help me fix
running
you.
with
Another dumpster's
with
round here
music?
somewheres. I can feel it in my
I
or is
think
that
so.
just the restream?
No, I'm pretty sure they don't have music on.
It's crazy.
Yep.
I guess they are trendsetters or something. And
Lucas has music? Ah, okay.
no music. Oh, okay.
I don't run with music. I don't even dislike the OST in this game, I just prefer to listen to my own.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the OST is pretty good, but I mean when you run the game like as much as a speedrunner does, it gets, I don't know, monotonous.
Oh no.
Oh, just missed that drop. But still in a decent lead at this point. I mean,
German
they're
March.
probably up to like 30 seconds ahead, I want to say. Maybe even more.
What does German March sound like? Meebot, can you do an impersonation?
I don't even remember.
Fair enough. Maybe crop circles we can
Well,
get.
and I don't know any of the March German voice lines. Like, yeah, I don't know like what they say exactly. So
Don't worry, that stuff heals fast.
Fair enough.
Just put some butter on the wound. It'll be fine.
Larrakin got cycled? Yeah, he got Wheel of Fortune. It's a rough go around.
This is real fine.
See you later, slowpoke.
Task complete.
yeah, Lucas is catching up just a little bit.
Try to go for the chessboard wasp.
Now about
Having 3 kids really slows you down. I could really use
Let's go, Malibu Stacy.
everyone.
We'll talk to Mole Man.
My way.
Start the next mission.
Stink too bad. Come back here. Whoops. I feel bad about myself. Don't think I won't sue. That's gonna cost me. Just
Hong
be
Kong.
careful. I hope those are recyclable. How'd you do that? Whoops. You should study maps more.
If you had to cosplay like an outfit of any of the outfits in this game, which one would it be?
I don't know.
I think I would do Cool Lisa.
Cool Lisa. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. It's not like too outlandish, too crazy, and fairly affordable, you know? Just like a certain color t-shirt, hat, sunglasses. What else?
That was efficient. Oh my goodness, that was so
In Pals, Apu,
All the B sharps.
I think. Or yeah. No, I like the Pin Pals bowling shirt, but it would
Fair enough.
probably be hard to find a shirt like that, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Hugo Bart would go absolutely goblin mode.
Or Donut Head Homer.
Yeah. Larrakin missing this. I wonder if there are evil Homer like outfit cosplays. I'm gonna look that up.
I would be pretty surprised if there was.
I would be surprised if there wasn't one built by an extremely passionate fan in 2003 as a one-off. Yeah. Let me look this up.
I don't know about 2003, maybe like 2016. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Is there
I
actually...
need to send you something. Yeah, I need to send you something. I'll put it in mute chat if anyone in the live chat is in the shark horde and wants to see it. The GLGL from House. Let's go. No 2-cycle here for Lucas, hopefully. Nope. It was a funny sedan, though. I hope Larrakin gets a kick out of that as he goes into crop circles.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
I'm gonna go get a soda before the next mission starts, so I'll be back. I need caffeine.
About the crop circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crop circle?
Larrakin sees the cosplay.
Now, the first time I rode in a water car...
That's a blessed run,
Okay.
for sure.
It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing, shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
Getting a soda before 4-6, yeah.
Einem Gedächtnis auf die Sprünge.
They're gonna need the caffeine for that.
Und nun
German Marge. Specifically, I got a cola for Cola Wars. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
als einer von denen, so ein Waschbärtyp, mir mit dem Benjo eins übergebraten hat. Ich hatte vorher noch nie versucht, einem Waschbären...
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
mit den Getreidefeldkreisen zu tun.
Überhaupt nicht. Wo war ich?
Open up a cold one for Larrakin here.
Feldkreise?
Na gut.
I don't know if that even
Das ist so lange her,
was heard.
ohne Farben beschreiben muss. Wenn ich mich
Larrakin going to be talking to Bart here.
mich aus. Es hatte die
And purchasing Police March. We'll look in the mirror. And Star Cola War is going to be restarting the mission to spawn outside of the Simpsons household. After a quick load, we'll be going by here. Gets the gag, very nice. We'll go to the treehouse to get the treehouse cola. Going to the tree to get the tree cola. We'll be kicking the boxes as well as the wasps to get all of these coins. We'll be running around like a zombie to pick up all these coins with Marge in the police uniform. We'll be going to the bushstrap bush to get the bushstrap bush cola. We'll be going to the playground to get this cola over here. We'll go to the seesaw to get the seesaw cola. Going across here to the tree branch to get the tree branch cola. Going across to get this cola, so the 7th cola. We'll drop down and go across the street to get the 8th cola, the stop sign cola. We'll go to the Quickie Mart sign to get the Quickie Mart cola. Coming up is the crate cola over at the duff truck. We'll be jumping on top of the vent shaft, on top of the duff truck to get this cola. On top of the Quickie Mart he goes to get the Quickie Mart colas. We'll be going on the vent shaft at the Quickie Mart to get these colas as well. We'll jump across to the gasoline station to get the 18th and 19th cola. We'll be kicking the box as well as the wasp here and collecting all of these coins. We're almost 2/3 of the way there as he picks up the 20th out of 30 cola and gets Mr. Blowjacket going on top of the lard lad to get that, and the lard lad crotch cola, of course. Another cola collected. We'll drop down to get this cola, the half wall dumpster cola. We'll be going to the Krusty Burger to get the Krusty Burger cola, to the fire truck, gets the fire truck cola, the parking lot cola. We'll go to the half wall dumpster tree cola and the final cola, 30 out of 30 for Larrakin. Buzz Cola.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
Yeah, that pick's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like that's a solid cosplay, not gonna lie.
That Apu escape gonna
Solid.
cost me a PB. Ain't no way.
Solid costume.
Yeah, I knew somebody would have made it by now. This first cola truck is like, I genuinely think it's one of the hardest strats in the game. I don't know what you think, to get it like a fast destruction.
The first truck?
Yeah.
You mean the gas station sign strat?
Yeah.
Or
Or even like the backups.
I think hedge is pretty hard if you go for the gas station sign.
You evil cola bottlers and distributors.
Mhm.
If you don't go for gas station sign, then it's not too bad.
Whoa.
But yeah,
Whoa.
I think first truck is probably the hardest. I don't know. First two trucks are actually both pretty hard.
Yeah, that's a Canyon Error moment. I don't think the second cola truck's that hard, to be honest. You just need good timing into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do get the second truck more, like the fast version, more often than I get the first one. This
And I
is
feel
a
like
classic
class.
Lucas strat. Classic Lucas strat always goes for this strat.
There's been a new runner in the community, and LP3 and I were teaching him some cola truck strats, and I brought up the Lucas strat, and LP3 is like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
Sick. Love it when the cola truck destroys itself.
I just polished that.
Oh no.
Goodness.
I think he swerved a little too far on the left side for that.
Repo guys are
Not the don't eat beef. This truck can also be, yeah, if it passes the barn, it's like really hard to do a lot of damage until you get to the trailer park.
Yep. Unless
And
this
even-
garbage truck just
Okay.
completely blocks everything, and all the strats you're trying to get.
That is so unfortunate.
That is, yeah. That is just very unfortunate for Larrakin.
These
And
garbage
then-
trucks are so bad. And another one.
Okay.
Wow.
That one actually helped somehow.
That could have been just 3 garbage trucks in a row. It was almost.
And similar thing is gonna happen to Lucas.
He
Lucas
gets
does
a
get some
barn.
good damage against the barn.
Yeah, you can have him where he takes like most of his health out just at the barn if you get a good hit in.
Lucas likes to go for this strat. I think I taught him this, to be honest. Or I think he saw me do this, and then... Because I've gotten this back up before, where you just hit it against the fence.
Whoa, Canyon Arrow.
W coach me Bach, I'm not gonna lie.
W coach me Bach moment indeed. And both of them having solid coins going into Apu.
Yeah, Larrakin has a lot of coins.
Yeah, 900 coins at this point is tremendous.
And Lucas also has a lot of coins. So by the time Lucas gets to where Larrakin is, they will probably have around the same.
Yeah, these coins are great from both runners. You can see
Yeah,
5621.
That is early 5-1 coins for Larrakin. They're not gonna get that box during the rest of the mission, and I don't know if they got the vents as well.
I am the greatest driver in all the land.
Lucas is not gonna get the box there. Not yet, at least.
I feel like I always get either the Vens or the box, one or the other. Just because it's scary to get both.
During the mission.
I usually just get the box and then head on the right side.
Yeah, Lucas, I think, got a wasp, so they have also 900 coins at All American. And yeah, honestly, I'd get both during the mission. I've gotten used to it by now. You just gotta be, I don't know, fairly quick.
Which we all know I am not.
Larrakin getting a Ven during the 5-1 follow at the, what's it called, the escalator and sit and rotate.
There is a pedestrian inside of Lucas's car. Sick.
Lucas almost got carjacked by a sailor in the train yard. What an interesting turn of events.
That is a sentence of all time. I respect the attempt at the car bomb.
That's, you know, with that sailor in the train yard, that's like the kind of sentences Duolingo teaches you, you know?
That's,
Like,
yeah.
They don't actually teach you, like, you know, like my name is X. They teach you, like, you know, the sailor is hijacking my car in the train yard kind of sentence.
Good for vocab.
Yeah, for when you want to use those words when you're visiting a country for 2 weeks.
Sick pickle.
Four-wheel disgrace.
623 coins
I
at
have brought
car
glory
built
to the name of Naasa Prima Petalon.
for Larrakin.
Mr. Homer.
Really good coinage. 123 coins after buying it. It still has hospital get it as well.
Oh, I'd better hurry. Last time I left this store,
Late
Woodrose
drop for
put
Lucas.
pornography in the bridal magazines. Oh, no! Seems such a four-wheel disgrace. This is just between me and you.
Wow, does this work?
Oh, no!
Yeah.
That
Relatively.
That's so
I mean,
funny.
Yep. It's a decent backup.
No, that's great. You take those.
Yeah.
What in the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, but that's not that bad. I mean, compared to chasing it around the
Misfortune is most
square.
entertaining.
Yeah, you can lose a lot of time if it gets out of that area.
I'll see you in
Yeah.
hell.
Because you still have to drive back to the hospital, so getting it there is always gonna save some time.
I make this look easy. Must admit, the smell of fresh air.
Still
is
prefer
more
the new
pleasing
game
than the odor
plus
of the hot dog
strat
machine.
that was found.
That was a really weird moment with the Larrakin like clipping through the car and still having to enter through the door. I have no idea how that happened.
Car built for Homer is one of those cars that just entering it is like so many question marks.
Yeah, yeah.
Lukas doing the strat mentioned before.
It's a clean baby van. But it's gonna
That is
climb
not anymore.
so
Horses of
not
convenient
anymore.
power.
It still looks like it's stuck in that
And
area. Oh, never mind. It
it
clipped
just
through.
completely escapes. Yeah. So that's
That's,
actually not gonna save them that much time against the Larrakin.
That looked like a 60 FPS thing. It looked like he clipped through the fence. I might be wrong, but
But still, I don't know. I think that's like slightly faster than Larrakin's, but Larrakin is still in the lead, chasing Wiggum.
do 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 do.
My jubilation knows no bounds.
Oh yeah, I just mapped my horn to my scroll wheel.
Hopefully my
It's
soul
so
will not be
sick.
robbed more than 4 times while
Yeah,
I'm
but
driving around today.
I don't
See my
know. I mean, I'm
crickets?
not getting like a rapid fire. It's like, it's actually like a, like the horn is very quiet. I don't know.
Well,
It
that's
sounds
weird.
like the horn is broken.
No.
It sounds like the horn is broken.
Yeah.
Good car bomb there. Von Homer. I didn't read the rest. Whoa, the bobbing.
What is Serbi's going on about?
Oh my. A lot of questionable jets today. Love Heart theming Spooky Greg.
have a can of Waterloo sparkling water.
Fancy stuff. I noticed that a lot in San Francisco. They have canned water.
Yeah, I just like sparkling water because I drink too much soda. That's why.
Give me a minute to catch my breath.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh, I should sleep more.
I too drink a lot of soda. I've learned to enjoy the taste of the 0-calorie sodas though.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I don't think they're bad at all. They taste delicious. But maybe it's because I'm used to them at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or, you know, sparkling water. I don't know. Lemonade.
Lemonade's pretty fire.
Yeah. Honestly, recently I got a pack of Calypsos from Costco. Those are pretty nice. But let's see.
One weird place.
This evil Homer cosplay is so funny. It's like the only one that pops up as well that I can find so far.
Yeah. I guess technically they're not from Hit and Run, they're just from The Simpsons in general.
Yep.
Smiles and such behavior.
You have no idea how hard I was looking for the long sleeve that Lisa wears in Lisa Cool. You would think they would be like out there,
What did
My friend,
but not that easy to find.
empty? I am the victim of chicanery most.
Lucas getting some extra wasps.
Oh, this one goes kind of hard.
Sir, this food.
Completely unrelated.
You better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Might have to get me something like that, to be honest.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna need to work out a bit more, but
like out of my way, walking dude.
Car belongs in the bargain bin. Here we are at the destination. No! 300 horses of convenient power.
Larrakin, it appears Mrs.
Vista, sucker.
Armored Truck. We're gonna have to go for a backup.
Like no.
Luckily,
Just
coins
love it when I
are
do
not
this.
looking too bad. They can probably still have enough for Globex.
Clean up in aisle 1. This is not good for my insurance.
Sweet acceleration.
Jiminy crickets.
If they get Gazebo
You better not have
and
car.
maybe Museum, and then gas station van and Squidward should be fine.
Annoy Squid Port.
Going to mess you up.
Squidward.
I just found a very sick video.
What in the hell were you thinking?
I don't know where I should put it.
Destruction.
Larrakin was so close to getting a nice car bomb,
Town is going to pay for
but
this.
it kind of
Better
ran
not
away.
have scratched my car.
Larrakin getting some decent hits against the right-hand wall,
This beat to the community.
Shut up and take us back to the hideout. I mean,
even though the armored truck was pretty far away.
Hey, that's
I think
totally
Larrakin also
What?
did this really weird backup on Armored Truck after missing it, where it would just like, it was towards the end where it would just ram into a wall.
Yeah,
I think that
think
was
that's what they
yesterday.
were.
It was pretty sick.
going to pay
Yeah,
for
they were
this.
like pitting it into the wall
No.
towards the end
I am a
of the
lean,
freeway.
mean Vindaloo machine.
Lucas is also,
Shames you. Yes, you.
well, they might have
Does he
gotten
get
the
the
backup.
no shot?
Hey, that's totally. If you
Yeah,
do not
yeah, or it's like the lucky backup.
Dude, respect my back.
That is crazy.
Fine by me.
Yeah,
I don't
then
think
Lucas
I've
is
seen
like,
that
"Oh,
version
I
that
guess it's
often."
gonna work, and he's gonna go for the coins.
Wow.
Yeah, that's always a really lucky backup.
come to Papa?
Because
That's
honestly,
extremely lucky.
compared to like the normal strat where it can sometimes get stuck, I feel like the backup usually doesn't get stuck.
Convenient power.
I don't know. I don't know how accurate that is, but it seems pretty consistent.
I think it only gets stuck on 200, but I might be wrong.
Oh yeah, the true, and he's on 60, so he might be good to go.
He went too early anyway. That's insane that he got it in that area.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. Oh, never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
Larrakin trying to get the curator, and it's almost dead.
I gotta teach Lucas about frame maxing.
Yeah, then he's gonna get a sub 130.
Yeah. On 60 though, it's kind of saucy.
This is just between me and you, random object.
Maybe. I mean, Momo. I think Momo and
Between me and you,
no, I think just Momo and maybe other people. I don't know. Got sub 130 on 60.
That's what I'm saying. CTD 46.
Yeah, true.
111.43 exit time for Larrakin.
Yeah, Vapo, of course.
Yeah, Vapo as well. Shout out Vapo for having spreadsheets for like half of the questions I ask.
All mine. That was totally awesome.
Oh, that's a bad reset. Lucas getting the backup here. He could get the car bomb. Oh, that's so genius. That's so good.
Yeah.
Fortune. You're all
So it's gonna
That's
save him a
just-
bit of time against Larrakin. Larrakin is in the lead, collecting the children into the bus to go to the Krusty Lou Studios.
Also, I might have missed board. Apologies. I was
Larrakin did
focused
get
on that
bored.
card.
Lucas has more than enough coins for Globex, especially because of that armored truck strat.
I'm sorry, does he have 700? Oh, Lucas also doing the early reset. He's just gonna go the long way.
Yeah, Lucas has like 720 at least.
That's a lot
is
of coins.
Not even counting the school report box, which I'm pretty sure they get. So, yeah, that's a lot of coins for Bart 2.
Whoa, wicked.
That would be like, yeah, that's like impossible with many people's coin route. But
He
he's gonna
doesn't
skip
go
the
for
box.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
really
that's-
need it.
Yeah, that is very fair to skip that with 720 coins.
Let's see if he keeps this coin count out. Also, nice school bus spin out.
Yeah, I've had that one.
Oh man, that sucks and blows.
Freaking.
Kearney goes flying.
Space program.
When most people kick it, Lucas just... I think I've seen Lucas kick or like ground pound Kearney to some crazy heights before, to the point where it loses him time because you're supposed to talk to him.
Bart Simpson at your service.
I wonder if anyone's ever gotten him stuck on like the lamp.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Whoa, wicked.
See Larrakin do the very eventful mission.
Time to lay some rubber down.
Which has had some very funny moments in the ASM Tourney 2025 so far.
Out of my way, man.
Yeah, I remember the snake taking the scuffed shortcut in your race against Gwen.
All right, that was
Yeah, that I don't even know.
Yeah,
That's
that
just-
was crazy. It's looting.
Oh man, this sucks.
He wanted to be one of us,
Whee!
but he was just an op.
Charlie
Yeah,
horse.
he wanted to
Attention cars! 10-year-old hitchhiker needs
be
a
part of
ride.
the... I don't know.
All right.
The agreement. He's like, I'm in this. Also another board. W.
Reable.
Whoa, okay. The armored traffic car, the casino van, pretty much deterred Lucas from not getting the casino vend because it was like right next to it. But sadly, it didn't destroy the vend itself,
Fine by me.
so that was interesting.
No problemo.
Don't know. I've never seen that happen. He probably could have gotten the vend, but it would have been pretty risky. He would have had to back all the way out.
Honk.
Take that. Easy peasy. All right.
Larrakin does not have enough speed for the Duff truck. They're gonna have to go for a backup.
Oh, that was so cool.
And it appears that they got the
Jump to light
backup.
speed.
That last drop was being a bit awkward.
Yeah, that was scary because the Duff truck was looking like it was gonna escape and something...
Lucas,
Yes.
why are you going for this Waspin box? Is this normal?
I actually used to go for that wasp.
If I show this
I think
laser
it's a
gun to
decent
Krusty, he'll have to
backup, but
believe me.
the box is pretty slow, I think. Also, if the wasp flies in front of
Breaker,
the door,
this is
it
Bart
can be
Simpson.
pretty
Which will
fast.
skip? You got it.
Does he need the coins? Oh, what are his coins like right now?
Yeah, that's true. He probably...
252.
Yeah, he doesn't really need them.
My butt hurts.
Oh, Larrakin almost got
Too cool
the...
for school.
I don't know who actually found this strat, but I just know way back in the day in BC, I saw Cliff do it a bunch.
Eat my dust eaters.
For those that know who Clifferis is.
Oops.
That was a long backup from Larrakin. But luckily, they are still gonna get the Rusty Woo coins.
And if he doesn't believe me now, I'll fry his butt.
Lucas is just barely slow.
Bart Simpson.
Too slow for
at
the
your
duff
service.
truck strat. He's gonna go for the
Oh,
backup.
This is too cool for school.
Clips through the duff truck. But looks like they're gonna get all of the cola trucks. Or cola... or boxes.
The laser crates.
Laser
Yeah.
boxes, yeah.
Yeah. Almost got Bill's strat. Bill. Chill dude, to be honest. Sick traffic.
That was some high-speed traffic collision.
And hit and run.
He's been here before.
Oh, that's a horrible place.
No.
Does
They
respawn.
escaped that. That's insane.
Lucas having a time on this FMJ. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh yeah, he pushed it too far and now it's a bit stuck. He's gonna lose a bit of time.
I saw a Smith clip where he was hitting this from behind Skinner, and Skinner just clips through the wall. It's really funny.
I mean, honestly, that might be pretty good if it's getting extra boxes that it wouldn't normally get through the wall.
But then you have to like hope that he just crashes into himself
Just
and destroys.
himself.
Yeah.
True, because you can't get in there unless you know how to do the jumping strat over the rails of the studio.
Yeah, it's not the hardest strat, but it does take a knowledge check. Actually, you know what? It is hard. If Kama said it was hard, it's probably hard.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people struggle with that. It usually takes multiple attempts.
Fine by me.
Getting it the first time, I think, is pretty difficult.
It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
I retract my statement.
You're all mine.
Yeah, but at least you can get it multiple times if some crazy stuff happens with the Skinner.
Whoa, got him.
True.
Don't have a cow, man.
Larrakin a bit behind of the alien car, but they should be fine.
All for Bart.
I forget who, but
Beach
I...
balls.
Yeah, Beach Box is good. There was someone doing this race where I was like, they should be fine. And then like, they like messed up the boat jump as soon as I said that. And they failed the mission and I felt really bad.
And the crowd goes wild.
Open your eyes.
Dad,
It's like a 1:23:41, 39 by Larrakin. Into Homer to Lucas getting the extra boxes. Looks like he missed them during FMJ.
Just getting all these coins. He could just get neighbors, but he's going for this.
Yeah, that's true. This is a bit slower than the others.
Them are sleeping on board.
Or even the Krusty Burger box.
Use a hop or a
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah, he already has a lot of coins. He's not gonna need neighbors, or he only needs like one box. I don't know. He doesn't need a vent in a box at this point.
No, he's good on coins now. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone sucks but me.
See what Lucas's time is momentarily. Larrakin getting neighbors. Oh yeah, why did I forgot about Beachbox. I guess he was worried about the car not getting it, because there's like a small % chance that he doesn't, but
Yeah,
it's so
but
rare.
Not even just beach box, but he also got another vend. I think he got the crusty vend up by the start of 6-7. So yeah, he's
Just flexing.
Yeah, for a consolation prize, extra coins.
He wants the coin star.
What's that? Car built for Lucas.
Car built for Lucas.
70s Lucas car. Or no, not 70s. It's zombie Lucas.
Anyway, there's the exit time for Lucas. So 1:25:29.
Lucas the zombie.
I wonder if next year we'll have a different Simpsons character.
Oh, you mean Lucas?
Yeah, because he had Homer, now he's on to Moe. Who will it be next?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I think it'd be funny if we saw Maggie.
Or Barney.
Yeah, Barney.
I'm glad you...
Piece of cake.
Larrakin doing inbound 7-3. Lucas just
As
starting
he does.
7-2.
Hey, watch it, Buster.
Sick car horn.
Oh, I think I broke something.
Glurvik, I can't seem to glurvik.
Out of control.
See them.
Oh, out of control.
Into this bar too. See how they do. Hopefully no major mess ups. Obviously Larrakin doing things the old fashioned way. Taking it back to the bygone era. See. Does Lucas do bridge clip on 7-2?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it can be pretty risky if you don't know what to do. A hit and run.
Getting a hit and run during 7-2, and that's possibly slowing down the alien car.
I just realized, is the typeface different in German as well?
The what?
The hit and run text look very different, but I might be wrong.
Could be.
It might literally just be the same, but I'm just like misremembering.
Lucas is going for normal 7-3. This might catch him up.
That's good. On 60, this is free.
True. As long as that cage doesn't mess you up too much, you should be fine. And
Yeah, that's good.
First try. It's definitely gonna save him time over Larrakin. So we will see what happens.
Does he know about the wiggle?
I don't know what that is.
You like wiggle Frink's car a little bit to get a little extra speed, allegedly.
Okay, that's a lot,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, I didn't know about that. I've seen people do it.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Fuck, that wasn't part of the deal.
We'll be Larrakin climbing this. Hopefully no frazzle dazzling.
Wow, I need a disco nap.
Is Lucas entering the school? We'll be starting 7-4. Larrakin with a clean climb.
I am too smart.
The GLGL.
S-M-A-R-T. Ouch, my big toes chafing. Let's do
I will
it.
say I want to shout out Guff as well for the restream, obviously, but also I did not see what time
Let's roll.
Lucas got, so I don't know how close this end game will be because I never saw the YouTube like timestamp things on this async.
Learn to drive, you dumbass.
That part be good.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit closer now that Lucas has been doing some out of bounds.
I like that he
Will it be
checked.
enough?
Get out of my way, jerk ass.
It's always a good
Oh, yeah.
option if you're unsure.
I am evil.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually check it as well, but it does lose you, you know, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds.
He did park it very quickly, so
Yeah. It will definitely save you time if the park is bad. So in a race, I think it's a good option.
I can agree with playing it safe. Lucas going to get a traffic car here. Tried to go for the animation skip, but it's a kind of a hard one to get on this car.
Yeah.
Be driving out of bounds as Larrakin starting 6 or 7-6 rather, not 6-7.
So it looks like as the out of bounds for Lucas is ending, or kind of ending, they're both at a pretty close pace with the Larrakin still in the lead. So that is probably going to be good for Larrakin.
Really got to learn to enjoy my parole more often. Dude,
Lucas not having the best traffic RNG here. We'll have to recenter the camera to get the car to spawn. He's having a lot of troubles, but does end up finding it.
this town is going to pay for this.
Yeah. Larrakin is not going to do out of bounds for 7-6, but they are already almost to the flower pan.
Whoa, like there's a convention.
Nearly there. Is Lucas on 7-6?
Not yet, I almost spilled my sundae.
I mean, I think if one thing goes wrong for Larrakin and Lucas just continues this, Lucas could win, but
Chicks love it when I
it's gonna be hard to tell at this point.
Yep.
That's the thing when you're facing high FPS in the end game versus someone on low FPS. Especially when the high FPS person does inbounds. See Lucas going for bridge clip here.
like
No
no.
non-stop. Respectable.
Oh yeah, Lucas could save some time here,
Ooh.
but he's missing 1 or 2 attempts. And he gets it.
Good second try there. Good comeback. We'll be driving towards the hill and resetting.
This race is getting close. With Lucas getting the bridge clip.
We'll see. Also, I guess Lucas's timer is also ahead of Larrakin's by about 10 seconds, it seems.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wait, is it? No, I'm freaking out. Those are the milliseconds, my bad.
Yeah, so this is getting really close.
It is very close. The out of bounds versus inbounds is...
Yeah. Just with this out of bounds by Lucas, this is
Oh, and
becoming
Larrakin
very, very close.
not having the best start either.
Yeah, that alien car can be pretty annoying inbounds here. And Lucas
Oh, no.
is still doing out of bounds for 7-7. And that's gonna give him a huge lead.
Yeah, it definitely swings the favor here.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to just drive and basically avoid this thing, whereas Larrakin has to maneuver through everything going on in this part of Springfield. Lucas just needs to drive back.
Yep.
We can hear the German lines now.
Could be a late 136 for Lucas.
German grandpa sounds awful, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's what a German grandpa sounds like IRL, but it just sounds like a young dude doing an old man impersonation. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to the English version, where I'm like, okay, yeah, it sounds like an old man.
Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to capture the English impersonations or the English voice acting in other languages.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I did notice, yeah, the typeface for the hit and run is different in German, which is interesting. I think they do it all caps.
And that's a GG for Lucas. And
GG.
that is a 136. The timer is still going, so I think that's like a 136.59, 58 something.
See what Larrakin finishes up with. That is also a GG. That was a very close race towards the end. I mean, good stuff.
Yeah, that got really close at the end of 7-5.
This goes to show out of bounds can really take down someone's time.
Yeah.
Compared to doing it in bounds. That's a PB for Larrakin as well.
Yeah, I just.
That's a W.
Yeah, that is a PB for Larrakin. I just realized. That's like a minute at least PB.
Holy, that's a huge PB if true. Oh, we do have the mute chat as well. He said F word in all caps. I will not say that. I do not want to get a fine on Speed Simpsons. We'll take the PB though. A 107 PB. That's a huge W actually.
Yeah.
Flip. Yeah, flip in all caps. If Larrakin would like to hop in the VC on mute, it's allowed to do so. Hello, Larrakin.
Hey.
How was the run?
Terrible beginning, but really good ending. I think genuinely that Homer 2 was probably one of the best I've ever done.
I like that we can hear the video game credits too.
But
Sorry.
But yeah, fuck, that was whoops. That was close. That was a really close one. Oh. Shush. Game, shush.
Such a probing.
But nah. What can I say? Like, sure, I lost by what, like 20 seconds, but a minute and 7 PB live. I'll take that.
Yeah, I always look at even if the runner loses the race, if they get a PB, that's a win.
Jesus. Summer Best is now well into the 129s as well. Jesus.
Let's go. Lucas
Oh, well,
obviously
I
not here, but
I wish Lucas luck going forward, because out of my group, it looks like it will be Warb and Lucas going forward.
yeah. Congrats on the huge PB, by the way, I will say, before we end things off here.
Thank
I
you
would
so
like
much.
to-
Before we end off,
Yep.
yeah. Thank you both, CC and Mebatch, for the comms, and thanks, Scott, for the restream.
No problem.
Yep. Thank you, Larrakin, for the race, and Lucas as well for the A-Sync. Thank you, Guff, for the restream as well. Also for changing the languages when I asked. And thank you, Beblock, for joining me as well. Our next match is gonna be a huge one. It's gonna be Blue Badge versus Pantouf, the sort of new runner rivalry that has been sweeping the Char, especially the UK scene. It's gonna be huge. Both of them very similar times. Both of them kind of rivals. We'll see that the 25th of June, 6 p.m. BST, the upper Group B match number 6. We'll see you then. But until then, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.